Hello everyone, Elspeth here, and we're finally back in Medieval Engineers. So, as you can see, I'm flying, and that directly relates to some changes that I've decided to make. I realize that I have been gone for quite a while, and I am very sorry about that. I am a little bit busier, quite a bit busier, in my real life right now, my personal life, so that makes it a lot harder to actually find the time to jump online and, well, not jump online, but pull up the game and actually do some of the background grinding elements that I normally did. Why does this not want to? I would like it if this was like 3 wide. That would be pretty cool, but it's not, so. For doing a Let's Play when I'm working in survival, I normally do things off camera. I do a lot of things off camera. And that all takes a lot of time. Time which I have not had recently, unfortunately. So I just haven't really been doing anything because I didn't have the time to do the background work, let's call it, that I normally would. Come on, you can close. There we go. So, oh, that is a nice gate. That really is. So what I've decided to do now is to switch over and start running in creative. So it's not really going to be a Let's Play anymore. It's going to be more of a let's build in creative, because that actually allows me to do everything I need to do for my life and actually still be able to open up the game and create videos and have the time to edit, to render, upload, all of which is taking quite a while. So yeah, that's kind of what we're going to do going forward. I'm really sorry for disappearing for so long. And I want to say, first off, a huge, huge thank you to everyone who actually stuck it out and did not just unsubscribe and move on. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. That really means a lot. Oh, those are the new textures. Awesome. I have added some new mods. A lot of them are voxel textures, as you can see there, by Wolfgar. Awesome. Absolutely awesome creator. And my mod list is fully updated. So that, of course, will be... I don't know why they reset to that. Let's change these all to 1. The link for that will, of course, be down in the description box below. And let's get some stuff done here. Let's get some stuff done. So I kind of want this right on the edge, but a little bit under. And a little bit further over. I want it to come smoothly to the edge for what I'm wanting this to be. It's honestly, with voxel hands, I've found that sometimes it's easier to go too high and then lower it a bit. Just quirk of the game, pretty much. You know, there are plenty of quirks in this game. still, I was kind of hoping when Space Engineers came out of early access, I was kind of wondering if that might mean anything for medieval engineers, but I don't think that it actually does. So, well, let's do that. That's a little bit easier. Do 4. 4? That kind of covers this whole thing perfectly. Alright. Let's look at that. I think that's fairly good. Now, doesn't really have to be the greatest because we are in creative, so it won't make too big of a difference. But this is going to be our little kitchen garden area. And since I'm switching to creative, that does kind of give me a lot more freedom to do a few other things, like making a very large farm, probably somewhere over in that area. There's kind of a lot of gently rolling grassland type things over there, so that's probably a really good spot for that. But this will do for a little... Sorry, I am also sick again. I cannot seem to actually get rid of anything for more than a couple of weeks. So let's say herbs. You would definitely find herbs. But like wheat and flax, we're going to have really big fields of those. So I don't think that that would be... I don't think that would necessarily be something that we would have kind of in a backyard garden like this. So, and I know, I mean, you know, being in creative, I obviously don't have to plant these, but I am going for that particular look. Even though I'm building in creative, I do want this to look like it could be a viable survival build. Something that you would practically have. So I am going to try to stick to, oops, sorry. Sorry, game. Sometimes I think that I'm good to build someplace, and then the game says, no, actually, I don't like that. Okay, so that's 4 rows. That's good. Alright, so now we have our lovely little garden here. Now, I'm wondering if... No, I don't think I need to extend that, but I do want to finish off this railing area around here. Sorry, I have to keep taking frequent pauses. Or pause frequently. I can't speak lately. To keep drinking hot coffee. Because otherwise my throat gets very, very sore very quickly. Alright, there we go. Railing with support. Put these in. Don't want anybody falling off. Okay, and then do I have... It's a gate entry. I think I just want that one. Yeah. Yeah, just the simple one there. Okay, perfect. And... I think I want this to be partially covered. I was going to say that I wanted it to be open, but in reality, I think it's a little bit more realistic if this side is covered in a little bit, allowing them to work in the shade. And then this part would be open along here. So we'll leave that. Of course, now that's fine structurally because nothing's on top of it. Okay. That is something that you do have to worry about. Well, I have to worry about it because I still have oh yeah, I can't just reset this. Oh wait, can I? Nope. Apparently reset mode is not really a thing. But even though I'm in creative, I do still have structural integrity turned on. So I still have to worry about that. And let's get rid of some of this stuff here. We're just going to have this come out to here. That'll kind of be where it'll wrap up. There we go. Much better. And I don't think we need to have a doorway out here because we have the doorways through here. So this area would be the kitchen. And then this area, let's see here. What else would you realistically, that's the key word here, realistically have here? You would have sort of like a pantry or cold room type of thing here, wouldn't you? What's the best way to have that look? Let's see here. I don't think any of these is going to do it. I thought I had, let's see. Sometimes I forget what mods I actually have installed, so I'm like searching through stuff. No. One of the mods that I had that I really liked, unfortunately, after the most recent update, that mod no longer works, and it hasn't been updated. So I need to spend a little bit of time in the workshop looking for another mod like that. Basically what it was it was more stone shaped, so you had like a half cube shape and a bunch of things like that. And that was really, really cool. I think we're gonna have the cold room here at the back, because then I'm gonna take the voxel hands and kind of make it a little more realistic on the back side, so to speak. Come on. No, that's with the door. Yep, perfect. That's just the entrance. So what I'm doing right now is basically just doubling the walls here, just to give it the appearance of having thicker walls when you come in. Because you would have, for anything to be a cold room, it would have to have those very thick walls. Excuse me. So that's what we want here. Alright, and then the other thing that I will be trying to do, come on, is to stick to shorter episodes. So let's see, we've been recording for about 15 minutes now. So another 15 minutes. Just trying to keep to roughly that 30-minute mark. Partially for recording time, just the time I have available. Partially because I think I want this back wall to be doubled as well. But partially because it will make it easier to edit and upload. So I think that'll work. Let me go back with our voxel hand here. And just to make sure I'm not going too far through that, yep, no, that's not too far. Okay. And again, I'm going to bring this up further than what I'm really going to want it to be. And then I will smooth it out. Or level it out later. Carefully bringing this up, you'll see, even when you can't quite see the voxel hand, you will still see the earth moving a bit as you get close. So that's kind of a good indicator of where your voxel hand actually is. There we go. It doesn't look perfect. That's okay. That's really not what I'm trying to do. I just want it to come further back up that wall, because we don't really have a basement as such, and I don't really want to go in and create one, but you would want something that was cold. You would definitely want that cold storage. So that's what I'm trying to create the look of here. And then I wish we had something that was wider. Let's switch this up. Let's take that away. This is a little tricky just in terms of the side placements, but we can probably it doesn't look perfect when you clean it up this way, so to speak, but it's not the most horrible thing. And I really do like this, the portcullis. I think I'm pronouncing that properly. Okay, there we go. And then we'll put the fancy gate over here, if I can find, oh, there we go. It's like, ah, I lost it. What did I do with it? There we go. Placement. Being indecisive. Let's do that. Yeah. Let's do that. And then how's that look? That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Not that. Not going to need either of those right now. kind of neat. What's the... Is there really a front and back? I don't know that there really is. Yeah, I don't think there really is a front and back. I think it's just that. I like that. I like that. Come on. There we go. And then, if we go around this side, that's basically filled in with that. Perfect. Come on. There we go. Obviously, I need to spend a great deal more time building in Medieval Engineers because I do not quite have the hang of their new building system just yet. It still irritates the living daylights out of me frequently. Actually, I want to change it on this side. Yeah. We're going to have that come along like that. And we're going to do the same thing over here. You can really change a lot just by deciding whether you want these walls facing in or out. Alright, right now I don't want to come too far along this. This is going to come up and kind of curve around, basically going for this sort of narrow winding look that's going to end up here. This was just a short-term kind of emergency farm that I put in there so that I could get some stuff growing. But definitely not permanent. Come on. There we go. So that's definitely going to be reworked. I do not want you there. But that is going to be a major undertaking that we are not going to start today. So today is really just more about, obviously, saying hi. I'm still alive. I'm very sorry to have disappeared for an extended period of time. Kind of an update video in a lot of ways. And then in terms of what we're actually working on, it's really just still this main entrance area. I want to get this finished before moving on to the main castle build, so to speak. This is part of the castle, but this is like the entrance receiving area. So you would come, like anybody coming in off the ships would come up these stairs through the portcullis. They would have to be cleared by the castle's guards here. They might wait here for whoever's in the castle, the lord of the castle, to confirm that yes, that's somebody that they will talk to so they can be sent on, and all kinds of stuff like that. So with that in mind, let's come 2 out. I don't know if I like these arrow slit walls. I'm not sure. I might want to change those. Let me know if you guys like those or if you think I should switch them out to be something different. Okay, let's the door. So we'll put that there, and I think people probably have another one over here-ish. There. And there. Okay, so that will be one room. That might be for like the chief of the guards, and then here. Let's make this 2 rooms over here. I'm being indecisive again. I know. There would be... That's a good spot for that to come out, right? Right. And then we're going to have another door here. Okay. So a couple of waiting rooms, basically, for anybody who is here to see the Lord of the Castle. They would have to come in and provide their papers, their reason for their visit, why it's important that they speak to the Lord and Lady of the Castle. And then, they would wait in one of these rooms to find out if their visit has been authorized, basically. See, now here's the part. Here's where I wish I had those half-height stone blocks to roof these in, because I would like to have a walkway around the top of this. It's mostly going to be open. I wonder, could I do something with the roofs that would look relatively decent? I don't know. I don't know. And we are coming to the end of our time anyway. So, let's not worry about the roofs right now. Let's just finish off. Come on. This room here. Still annoying me so much. I am also thinking about doing some live streams again, but first I have to replace my green screen. While my mother's dog was staying with me, it got damaged in a bit of an argument between her and one of my cats. The cat won, if anybody's wondering. The cat won very easily, but in the process of beating the living daylights out of the puppy and generally terrifying her, my green screen that was hanging on the wall got torn fairly badly. So now it's not really big enough to actually completely cover the area that I need it to completely cover. So yeah, I need to get a new green screen. And then I might try to do some more streaming again. Live streaming. And I'm just going to stick with YouTube for that. I'm not going to... Come on. I'm not going to try to run between YouTube and Twitch. Oh my god. You guys see what I see? That is a bandit. Way over there. Are you seriously going to stay way over? Yeah, he's going to stay way over there. Of course, I'm in creative, and I don't remember if they'll bother me when I'm in creative. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to go after him right now. Yeah, we're gonna be a little bit over the 30 minutes that I was trying to stick to, but I did want to kind of get this area fairly wrapped up today. Since we have guests wandering around, I think we'll start closing doors. That would be a good thing. Okay. Alright, there we go. So, I'm going to do something with that so that it slopes down. That's basically the roof heights, or the wall heights that I want for this part. So next time, we're going to work on roofing, so that should be extremely entertaining for everybody to watch me try and put a roof on that looks halfway decent. Fingers crossed. We'll kind of see how that all goes. Again, you guys, thank you so much for sticking with me. And I think that by switching to creative mode, I will be able to go back to putting out content much more regularly. And with that, I will bid you all a good day. I hope that you have a wonderful week.